to get some invading done if they would like to.
Maybe some engage on top. Also works, you know. Just the good old Gwen for Doran. Stomp lane, stomp everything afterwards because Gwen is very, very strong.
Yep, not a lot of support coming through from the Rumble, theoretically, but I guess not a lot of magic resist going to be built up by either of these solo laners, be it the Viego or the Nocturne. But we shall see. Just some Merc Treads in the early game will be very valuable, though, as that's an eco hovered once again from Becca, but not going to happen, as that is even more dive, as we expected. The Rakan to come in. DRX have completed the set. All of the set items have been put together. No, I do not mean the champion. I mean putting together your suit of 5 pieces of armor, and then getting all of those set bonuses. And the set says
damage, but when it comes to the actual trading, I think the Noxian has a clear advantage with how good the Umbra Blade's passive is early on.
Potentially baiting here, as Solka's going to run away to the bottom side of the map. That's the fear. Gets rid of Dove, but that's the flash over from Blank, and Solka's going the wrong direction. Blank will land absolutely everything he needs to, invest the flash, but there's first blood for KT. Not, you know, the more recent times, but certainly in his heyday. As now continuing to look aggressively, does find Pyoshik here as, okay, he's eventually going to get out. That is the QE landing though from Pyoshik, because he's doing a fair bit of damage. Dustbringer to come through with a bit of extra, and that should be Blank just going down, so some revenge for Solka and an overstep for Blank. We'll move on over here as Pyoshik in the area as well. 80 carries fighting here on the bottom side of the map as Killer Instinct from Bao gets him in there. But now the engage. Grand Entrance is fantastic as there's the equalizer that at least does go down. But this is a bloodbath. Pyoshik looking to try and escape here as Kingen. Not going to be so lucky. Dove, does he have it? Yes, he does. He's going to get a whole bunch of his health back, and Becca will fall as well. So the first blow was landed by DRX. But
if Harp and Dove are at the ready with the fingers and the Unbreakable and the Showstopper and the Glacial Fissure, there's just not that much you can do because the disengage is so strong.
And also the counter engage from an equalizer is just ridiculous. Not to mention the fact that Doran can be there and try and get a bit of damage down as Solka's going to go in. There it is, that's the equalizer down, but we've got fights on multiple fronts. That Facebreaker was amazing out of Dove as Pyoshik goes in, goes golden, but there's no follow-up whatsoever. This is kind of what we were talking about, right? As Kingan's going to walk away, gives them the thumbs up, congratulates them for their team fight.
The pushing idea of playing out this game is the fact that KT is about to head to a soul point.
Yeah, it's this Lizard. This Lizard certainly is providing some issues. But DRX, okay, there's the quickness. Becca yet to go in as there's the paranoia. A little bit late on that one as Solka has no backup. Once again, Dove gets into the backline, and that was an equalizer out of Blank. However, some kills being traded back as Bao gets over the wall, but now he can't auto-attack anymore. Doran's getting stuns off all over the place. Dives in on top of Bao, though, and that is not exactly what he wants. Goes down extraordinarily low. We'll see whether he gets away, and obviously he is going to, as now Dove has found Bao. One more and he'll get the stun, but no, he's just going to use the Haymaker for that one. Harp barely survives as Kingen. Can he get this one done by himself? And the answer is absolutely not, as KT will be able to disengage with Soul Point on top of them. Kingan's still looking for a little bit more here, but I don't know whether he's going to be able to do it. Dove is for that. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm aboard.
All right, nice. Is it okay to give POG to Set anymore? I feel like he's getting a Kali treatment on that front, as now he's going to get feared, running away from Solka here, but instead he wants to start a fight. That is going to be a disengage paranoia, and that is 100% not what you want if you're a DRX fan. As in goes Doran, that's a great quickness though, as Noah's on the back line. Let's see whether they can get anything done as Pyoshik in a bit of trouble. There's the stun, a double kill for the Set though, and the Ezreal in the meantime is untouched. Kingen is going to be able to find himself the ability to use some Set moves, but I don't know whether it's going to be enough, as he has to go back to being Viego now, and that is going to be the ace for KT, and should mean the Baron, as Blank is available, and DRX has to stop this from just going over to KT for free. KT looking for a potential turn, as there's the Moonfall to go in. Okay, equalizes down, lots of AoE happening here as Harp will fall down. Noah off to the side, not exactly getting too much work done, as now the front line is trying to make it happen, and Dove, he's just unkillable. It's a triple kill for the Set. And it looks like we're not going to need an Infernal Soul. It looks like this game is just over.
And we see the remnants of the magic of DRX Atlas. I think in spring, that's the kind of engage they find where they turn the entire game around. But that doesn't work here anymore. You can't fall this far behind and then try and salvage it with a single good play. Teams in the LCK game need to learn.
I mean, who's going to win? An entire dive comp or one guy beating the heck out of a Nexus right here? Dove is going to be able to finish this one off. KT, it felt like they had it.